Got ourselves team 1 with DBZs. Ah, that's sad, dude. I like the Brainiac helmet. Just a vat of fluid just chilling there. Darkweaver is going to be first up versus Will. Actually, no, he did get a chance to play. I was going to say actually get a chance to play, but this time though, last time he had to go versus Parasite, but he's still having to go up versus yet another Demon Hunter. Immediate hunt, break it past the shield of Vengeance. Darkness down, as he still got Dawn lighted though. Will dropping down a bit of a blessing and saying stuns are going to be very, very delayed. Fear though, that's going to actually have some value, decent duration on it. And we'll maybe look at potential lay on hands or possibly even Bubble does go for a lay on hands for Darkweaver. Either it's an opportunity for you to, retreat, or I guess if you still had stuns onto Will, maybe that's where if you had like any kind of a setup, a proper lockdown with meta would probably be pretty good. But definitely at some point wants to make that meta work and get a lot of healing, because right now you're just gonna get kited out and rotted out by Will with that Dawn Light and Sun's avatar. Right now it's an opportunity for you to catch up as much healing as possible. Does go for a quick blind, flashing heal to follow, Searing Glare right after. So Darkweaver does not have a lot of opportunity to go for major healing, but if blur up and maybe with a cleave, Essence Break, that might actually be the play here. Might have to go for it. Blessing and Sake to stop that stun, try to see if you can reduce it. Staying on the pallet as best as possible. Shield of it is up right now. Blur is still available. Does have immunity in case he needs to. Stun yet again. No outs for this one. And we'll just looking to see you rot you. You do have an immunity. The question is, you still have a Dawn Light, so you need a heal. I don't know if you can actually go behind the pillar and heal. You gotta wait out the Dawn Light though. Don't use bandages too early. Don't set him way too quickly. If you need bandages, you just gotta wait it out real quick. Just gotta wait it out. I don't know if you can go for an imprison around the corner or anything like that. Especially if Will is not gonna push in with damage. First aid, yeah, I think it might have used it stealth. Either a little early in Dawn Light or some kind of other that broke the heal. That or you moved. Maybe that's what the pallet was hoping for, is to see a flinch. You got yourself Sigil. That is gonna make some souls happen. You did pick up one, but your health. Hold on, if you can kite the paladin to the other side, try to see if you cut across. It wasn't gonna happen. That is rough. Parasite immediately goes up in the air, immediate with a charge, insta bubble out of Will. Try to see if you can back up out of there. My strong hand is kind of chilling out here at a wall. Hopefully, as long as he's out of the way more or less, then I think we'll be all right. Might have to have him like stack up with everybody else though. As Parasite trying to see if you can potentially, is he in the shield of Vengeance, gonna back up out of there. Gonna be a bit of a hit and runs with Demon Hunters, man. Gonna be a bit of a hit and runs. And I've noticed whenever I try Demon Hunters, or at least I attempt to, like, the camera gets all kinds of jittery. They're just way too fast of a class, man. Way too fast. Into immediate Blessing of Saint for Will. Parasite able to get a decent bit of cooldowns out of Will, though, with the Blessing of Saint, that he doesn't have to put points or commit damage into. Blessing of Saint was also so weird versus DHs, because chaos damage is like all elements plus physical, or at least it's supposed to. So you would think that it should still be able to pierce Blessing a Saint, right? Because it stops magic damage but not physical, and chaos can also be physical. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like maybe they need to double check it. The chaos damage output for Demon Hunter. Because I feel like if it's real chaos, it should be able to go through, right? I feel like there's two types of chaos. There's chromatic, and then there's actual chaos. Yeah, because like Chaos Bolt is technically non-physical. That's all just amalgamation of magic effects altogether. That's basically what that ends up being. So I wonder what parts of Demon Hunter abilities are physical and magical, or just like all magic together. I guess it all depends. We'll try to see if he can get himself some kind of a go. Does get dots on a Parasite, but quick first aid at least helps him recover just a little bit of health, just a smidge. Meta down, blur available, does have a hunt, so maybe if you have yourself a pretty good go with the Sigil of Spite, that could give you a lot of souls, lots of overall healing. We'll try to see if we can get some kind of a setup. Stun into Will really quickly. Big hunt into Shield of Vengeance, which is going to be on Forge. Does go for a bit of a hit and run. I think wait now for Shield of Vengeance to pop here. If possible. Should be able to win it out here real quickly. Yeah. But now he has to go for a bit of an escape. Got himself plenty of mobility to at least stay away from the DH. Mounting up as soon as possible. And should be able to get far from him. Unless Will goes in for that Crusader aura, which then you will actually be faster than the other guy. You could outrun him then. Does go for a back-to-back backflips, trying to win his stun. Trick and stun to Parasite. No outs for this one. This gives Will an opportunity to go for proper Dawn Light damage over time scaling here. For Parasite, he's either going to go for lead shielding or go for a reset. And right now he's in a situation where he needs to recover health. Meta is available. Essence Break is available. Does get hit with a blind, goes in for a fade for a second, or shadow mode rather. Trying to avoid a stun, possibly, potentially. Blessing his sake right now for Will. Sigil Spike to help him regain a little bit of health, picking up some souls in order to catch up even a smidge of healing. Eye Beam, everything is available. Glaive is up as well. Does himself potentially. Essence Break does go for the trick at Metamorphosis. Everything is available. That's why I think you just go in for damage. Try to leech heal, immunity for a second here, while Will got wings available. Looking to catch up as much resources as possible. Try to stay midair to avoid any stuns, but it barely had any health. Needs to finish the duel now. Otherwise, it's over. Does that actually end up taking it? I am surprised that he lived. No, Jay's not gonna let him out of his sight. It's over. It is over. Oh man. Oh. I feel like when you have such a close duel like that, every time I'm just like, please let him get a reset. Please let him get an auto duel. Let him come back. Let him get another proper chance here. Jay does get opened up on by Word. That is a lot of kill spree damage. A bit of a rematch for these two, by the way. Stun onto Word does not have a trinket anymore, so he's going to be at least a little bit of damage for Jay. Definitely should get himself a Void Rift at all possible. If he can get himself a quick Rift onto Word, like a line of sight thing or whatever, that would be huge. Still dotted. Big Torrent, that is massive. Gives him some movement. Try to see if he can stay away as best as possible. Silence does not a lot versus Rogue. Actually does nothing, in fact. Look at shadows for Word. That is a pretty big defensive. For Jay, that's an opportunity for swap. That's a disperse. That's a disperse. He's still taking a lot of damage even though through disperse though. His health did not go up at all. Barely. Barely. If he did, it's just only a smidge. At least he can go for a bit of that flash shield. The pet does not chase after her, which is unfortunate. The dots do end up falling off though too, which is also plenty unfortunate as well. As a rogue, gets a full go yet again. For Jay, he does have a swap. He got a position for it though. If he wants to get any kind of healing. And for where he's at right now, that's a pretty good spot. As long as he's got to find a way to deal with the fear stun combo. Hold on. He GC'd. Where's actually giving him a proper chance here? Hold on a second. He's back. He did get opened up on. He did give you a second here to at least catch a bit of healing. Yeah. Getting interrupted, open it up on you immediately as soon as you're back is some work though, which is unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but at least it did give you a chance. At least it did give you kind of a chance. Sorta. I think he's trying to see if he wants to go for a void shift or not. I think he's trying to decide. At some point, he might just have to stun into Word. Does go for a setup. Oh, fade. Swaps the void. Banya. Wait, Banya. Put your pet back. No, bring your pet back, Banya. Oh, okay. Well, the pet does. No, mind. The pet is not attacking. He's just slowed. Jay with a quick fear. Whereas plenty of damage, plenty of health. Because it doesn't matter. Void shift. He went through a full health bar into a second health bar. Didn't matter. That's how much potential damage the rogue has. Literally went through 2 health bars there. What's up, Chris? My man. Hope you're doing good, my guy. Ever since Demon Hunters are blind, suppose Paladins blind don't work. Imagine, dude, imagine if Blizzard gave Demon Hunters that kind of like an immunity to blind. That would have been some work right there, right? Imagine how flavorful that would have been. You'd literally gouge out your eyes as Demon Hunter, so now you're immune to being blinded because you literally have spectral sight. That would have been an interesting mechanic. I think it would have been bad for like rogues and paladins because the blind. I mean, the kind of, you know, sucks that you can't blind him anymore, but it would have been some work. It would have been kind of cool though. It's kind of like how druids cannot get polymer while they're in the animal shape because they are an animal, right? They're already in a form, but I guess that was created from like the inception of the game though, right? That was a thing that was in since the very beginning of WoW, since Classic. So maybe they were just trying to create a new class without really rocking the boat too hard. But the flavor would have been amazing. As Word does get himself a go versus my strong hand. Kill spree immediately off of a cheap shot. Does go for the trinket. I think it's actually, I guess depending on how you do the opener, sometimes that is either like you should go for a full go or not. If you have a kill spree right now, this could be huge. Do you get hit with a blind? You do get hit with a blind. But if you have a kill spree right now with the capstone, that would do a ton of damage. I don't know if you have it available or not. I don't think he does. He's retreating, backing up out of there really quickly. Has himself potential big go here, but I don't know if he's gonna go for it all the way. It's possible. Does get himself a sap. Strong hand does have a bubble, does have a bop. Kill spree does a lot of damage. It might be a bubble unless he... We're on global. As a paladin, one thing you gotta do is make sure you press the right global when you get super, super low. Turn all demon hunters screen black so they can't see anything. Proper flavor. Yeah, that would have been proper flavor, but Blizzard are too cowardly, man. Imagine demon hunter gameplay. Just black screen the entire time. It would have been unique, but yeah. I feel like if anything, they maybe should have. It would have been too much work. But like, what if the world? You saw the world in like a weird filter, almost like in outlines. It would have been a lot of work. It would have been very difficult to see them. Like, to be fair, I think I'd rather fight a guardian than a red. Yeah, as a demon hunter versus a red pally, it definitely, dude, that dawn light in particular, the constant pressure that a pally puts out on you, where you can't even hit and run to escape properly. The only way you can do that is playing hammer. But if you're playing hammer, the big bonk hurts. The big bonk hammer pain, lots of pain. Her body might just go down here. I thought why are we discussing paladins here? We're finesses versus a death knight. You just got one more to go through. Versus the Death Knight, however, he did end up backing away when the army was out. So I guess that's the best way to deal with it. And Layson walking into this duel actually was 61% dampening. So if Word plays his cards correctly, he could possibly land a win this time around too. Last time versus the Pally, he got so close, but not quite there. He does have a drone and rush rolling. Layson knows more or less that he's around. He knows he's there. He knows he's nearby. Rogue is killed. Oh, Word, definitely. Definitely. No, he's a very good outlaw rogue. I was going to say pretty good. Does go for a trinket though. That is very aggressive trinket. And got himself vanish to catch a reset, but Layson right now is in a pretty good spot with wings. I think as long as you fight the paladin outside of wings, you're probably good. But I think you do have to probably put in like the sustained damage in there versus this guy in order to get some cooldown reduction back, right? Trying to hold on to his adrenaline rush as best as possible, which is tough, man. As if you catch restealth, then you can hold on to a drone rush, but outside of it, yeah, it's tough to hold down to that button. Killing spree is still not available for a bit though, but can get himself potentially a decent bit of damage, a decent bit of a go. Stunned by Layson, full Wake of Ashes back up and available, dude. Every time you have Wake of Ashes for Pally, that is spooky. Cloak and Shadow is trying to see if he can turn the damage around. Shield of Edge busting it very quickly. Has evasion. I think we want to maximize the damage while evasion is active. But now, Searing Glare, Killing Spree, do you avoid it? I think he does not get to avoid it. That would have been amazing if Killing Spree let him just ignore it and immune it, but no, he doesn't get to. Layson's health does drop kind of low. Lay on Hands as well as Bop are both available. Next, Searing Glare. If you could somehow Searing Glare or kick a Searing Glare, that'd be amazing. Blessing a Saint, waited it out. Blessing of Protection, you gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of there scot-free. He's just gonna get you dotted and rotted. For Rur, unless you get yourself a sippy cup or maybe any kind of healing, I think it might be lights. I think it's lights. Blind as a Bob falls off. I don't know if you get yourself a reset. I think you just die. First aid, barely any health. I think it's over. No! Wait, vanish 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Vanish immediately to get a heal. Yeah, smallest heal in the world at 72% dampening. But you do have it. You do have it. Oh no. Wait. Oh. When you drink it, I thought maybe, maybe this will work. Maybe. Vanish for the win. Yeah. Vanish would normally give you a decent bit of healing. They did buff it back up a little bit recently. Not for 11.1, I don't think, but like in 11.15 or something. Or maybe it was... Nah. We barely got anything for 11.1 to be fair. Yeah, Rogues didn't get a lot. Actually, we just got stuff taken away from us the entire time. Stuns out, but DBZeus does go for a stun back towards Layson. Blind traded with a Mortical. Searing Glare is still going to connect, which is unfortunate. But the pets are in. That pet is not missing his attacks. Layson better be careful. That Pit Lord ain't... Or Doomguard? Doomguard. That thing ain't missing his attacks. Pit Lord. I ain't the right pet. I ain't the right demon. I know my demons. I know my demons. Even the ones inside my head. Stun onto Layson. Tyrant is out. Does go for the kick. I don't know if anything DBZ can do. Does have a wall, but Layson with the final hammer slam. Speed is the last one left. Layson still has a bubble. Man still holding on to a bubble right now. Blessing a Saint. Maybe blessing Lay on Hands. That would do it. And Speed try to give this man as much of an auto duel. Layson. This guy's honorable, right? He's not gonna attack Speed before he catches a reset. Nah. Nah, but I do wonder if he's got a lay on hands in the back pocket and just saving it, like trying to make Speed think, oh look, Speed, oh look, oh no, I'm on my own, I'm on low health, oh I only have a bubble. Wake of Ashes or trying to randomly find the rogue, almost did it. Honestly, Speed was just on the opposite side of that pillar. Oh, bubble out of Layson instantly. Stun to Speed, any kind of damage you can do to Speed, that is huge. But the fact that you don't have Wake of Ashes to dot him and everything, that is a little rough though. For Layson, full defense mode. He's got to wait until Forbearance is down. Has a human Rachel coming up very soon. If you can pre-blessing a Saint to stun here, he does this distract you. Might have blessing a Saint when you pick it up. Ah, that is rough. Blind instantly into a blind turnaround. Speed cloaks it. Layson, do you have a lay on hands? He needs a lay on hands right now. It's over otherwise. Do you have a lay on hands? It's over. Oh, Layson! Ah, big envenom out of Speed though. Well done, dude. Layson held the fort for a good bit there. Word does pick up 3. Very well done. Very well done. Almost 100 million damage as Outlaw is crazy work.